They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
I'm back, bitches! Yeah, I know. Couldn't be away for too long. But, finally, that Doom has come back to its original form. Kick ass and taking names. But, before that, I got something to say about today's video games, first person shooters. Between anything else that came out prior to this, I think this one finally got it right. Besides, kicking ass and taking names and being hardcore, being the 90s, that people who grew up with playing Doom or just going out and just fucking playing it. But with some good, there's some bad. This game right here, it's a real gem. But all you do, yes, is kill and kill and kill with minimal of story. Some people might say, hey, John, that might be, what the game is supposed to be. Hitting back the 90s, Doom didn't have, the original Doom didn't have the story. Well, true. Now, yes, this game is fun. This game is outrageous. This game has gore and everything, and the maps are huge. And with those maps, you could go through, have fun. I think that was the whole point of it. To have fun, go through the game. Either you go past through it, or you just, take your time with it. For me, I'm a type of guy who likes his game slow. Not too slow I'm falling asleep to it, but enough to keep me interested. In this game, it got me to the point that, hey, you want to go through missions and then do collectibles, unlocking things, do achievements. That had a lot of it, and it surprised me. Now, this map is huge. Each map is pretty big. It gets bigger and bigger as it goes on. Bigger weapons, bigger bad guys, and it gets repetitive pretty quickly. But besides that, I'm telling you, this game will surprise you. It is a kind of difficult game if you raise it up the bar, and then it gets pretty tougher and gets tougher and tougher and tougher. Okay, besides all that, besides everything else, when you go through the game and you see some of the stuff that you went through it. Okay, I'm kind of rambling on here. My point is that it's not all pretty. There's some glitches, minor frame rates, and sometimes the detail, it's not as pretty. Again, some of the maps from the beginning gets a little boring, and after a while it just becomes barren. I kind of feel like, okay, yeah, it's a demon apocalypse, all this stuff, but at least brings in some people running around and getting gored, at least something. Bring in some light or something. But it gets pretty fucking old real fucking quickly. Now, the platformings are pretty okay. It's not just when you're going jumping around. Sometimes you don't catch a ledge. Sometimes you try and find some stuff, you can't really pan out because the map is just so confusing. Now, I do feel like sometimes the game is trying too much. This game has been in development for a while, and it changed a couple of hands. It's not a bad game, it's just there's not a lot to it. It's just a bunch of filler and after multiplayer, and I didn't touch it because I just think there's no point, because it's just being Halo. It feels like Halo, it does sometimes, it even looks like Halo. Even the guy looks like Master Chief, and I know they're trying to put out original look to him, but he looks just like Master Chief. The game is fun, it has its moments, and it's just that you got a lot of stuff that's trying to be unique and it's not really there. I feel like it's still in a planning stage still. It's fast, it's supposed to be fast, it's supposed to be all this, and it wants to go back to the old school of games. And yes, I do like it. You just pop in, play. But again, this is 2016. It's not 95 or 94. It's time to move on. It is trying to make it bigger. I'm not asking for a Call of Duty style. I'm not asking for a Halo cinematic. I am looking for something unique. And yes, this game has something special. It's beautiful. And if it went third person and it showed more animation and it showed, like, you know, a lot of stuff, it could have been fun. It has charm, it has wit, but it's just a lot of stuff there I wish they could just put in to make it a little bit more interesting. I've been finding the same fucking bad guys over and over again. It does get bored. Same thing over and over again. I didn't reach the boss battles after almost at the end of the games. It got to the point that, yeah, maybe, you know, add a few more bosses, you know, a cutscene here and there, show a badass to this character, show him like really going at it. Yeah, it's a lot, you know, asking for something that, you know, you scrapped it and you remade it again until you found the way that you want, how you want to develop. But the game is really asking a lot of detail in it. It really wants to be something that you want to show off. And again, I love a cutscene. I like to see a cutscene. I like to see a little more expansion of the story. The story, yeah, it's a little sweet, a little short, but I do want this game to be bigger and badder. The sequel, it's gonna be there. It's an open, you know, it's gonna be another sequel fest. But I do enjoy games like, okay, yeah, it's a brain teaser. Shut off your head. Shut off your brain for like a day and just go out and kill. I love the music of it. I love the soundtrack of it. I love the weapons on this. It does have weight, but a lot of times I just feel like it just needs a little bit more. Alright, this is John the Average Gamer, and I'm signing out, and I'm back, bitches, and I'll see you guys next time.